Hello and welcome to another Shandalar stream. So, a lot has changed since the last one. So this is the deck we played. The Black Vice deck. Changed it a little bit. I want to try the Mishra's Workshop in it. Remove Winter Orb, because they don't stack up very well when you have several one of them. So that's the idea. Wheel of Fortune I think was not in the deck, I'm not sure. Also put Unsummons in it because Unsummon is not that powerful, but I really only need to survive in the early game. So bouncing their creature is pretty strong. It adds a card to their hand, which is excellent for Black Vice. And it's just cheap. That's really the idea. Like, the time when we lose with this deck, it's often when they start, for example, when the opponent just starts with a creature in play. And Unsummon is pretty good for that. So, sure. I need to try it though, to really make sure it's good. So I also tried to build some deck that contains 60 cards, because when you do, you get to have unlimited amount of any card. 12 Dark Rituals, 7 bolts. By the way, I think now I have more bolts, so I can probably add some more. So the idea of this deck is to try to win like on the first few turns. The idea is accelerate a lot, have all the acceleration, all the Moxen, Mana Vault, Sol Ring. I could play even more Mana Vaults actually, but I think that's enough. 12 Dark Rituals, 4 Contract from below. And the idea is to cast like bolts and X spells with a ton of mana pretty early. And I tried it, it's clunky. It doesn't really work all that well, really, but it's super funny. Mind Twist is just here because, well, if you get to Mind Twist your opponent's whole hand on turn 1, you win. So that's the idea of this one. And the one I just did is actually kind of similar, so 60 cards deck. There is the Black Vice package. And the idea is just to have as many bolts as possible. And the idea is to have very cheap cards. So, for example, in this one, we have X spells. We're trying to build up a ton of mana with Sol Ring, Mana Vaults. In this one, we are just trying to have cheap spells to cast. A ton of interaction, so Force Spikes, Counter Spells, Bolts. They're going to the face most of the time, but it's also interaction. You're playing Grixis, so blue, black, and red. So we have a bunch of Jewel Lands and City of Brass, 3 of them. The Busted Blue Spells, interaction in blue. In black, Mind Twist, 4 Contracts, 2 Terrors. In red, 9 Bolts, with a Fortune and 2 Winds of Change. So since our deck is, like, all our spells are pretty cheap, we really don't mind, like, for example, drawing more cards with Holy Mind is great, we get to use them efficiently. Opponent doesn't. And we get to contract, to wins, as soon as our hand is either useless. For example, if we have interaction and we want to finish off the game, we can wins to get bolt. With 9 of them, it's easy. When our hand is empty, we can also contract. So we're pretty good at using our spells and then refueling very quickly. So that's those 3 decks. They're kind of similar, all of them. I think I want to try this one. So just to have something similar to play than that in the last VOD. So I'll try this one. Okay, so I cleared some cities. Here I want to go to Marduk Tower for a quest. And you'll see all these decks are super degenerate. So we're losing more and more cities to black, blue. Probably would need to go south at some point just to make sure I don't lose. I think with any sorcery, it's going to be my reward. I could get a 5th contract from below. That's pretty good. Now In this deck we can add one. His contract is just boosted. What do we move though? It's a good question. Be fireball. Bit much. So yeah, I'll do at least one game with this one and then I'll show you the truly degenerate decks. By the way, where do we want to go now? We want to go south. Really have to watch out for black and blue. Save. Enchantress, sure. Tribute doesn't work. It does work a little bit more often than it used to be, but still doesn't work all the time. What's our hand? 2 marks, a blue, black one. We have Soul Ring. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see. I want Howling Mine. And yeah, that's it. Okay, they're ramping. Recall on summon. I really need Black Vise. Could just copy artifact my Howling Mine. That seems good. Oh, I guess I have a recall in hand. Let's start by doing that. The Black Vise, very nice. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. Black Vise. Take 6. Down to 4. Don't have red. The workshop. The one-off. I can just copy artifacts. A Black Vise, and they're dead. They're dead anyway, by the way. They still had 7 cards. Take 6 from the Black Vise. Okay. So tribute. So I have all of them. 3 black jewels, that's pretty good. Okay. Let's go south. Saving. Mauer Temple. Okay, we can go there. Not too far. Red Amulet. Don't really want to go south at the moment. Okay. War Mage. Any fast effect. Could take our bolt number 10 or something. Could be good. Okay. What do we have now? Ton of mana. We can Tetravus here actually. That seems good. Okay. Bolt. Attack for 4. Play Howling Mine, keep a bolt. I am at 9. Oh. Yeah, I think I should just bolt that. That's safer. But I assume. Step for 4. Another holding mine. Might as well drop the mugs. Okay. Some 1/1s, 3 1/1s. And they're going to get over card searcher. And nothing. Step for 4. Volcanic holding mine. Not doing super well. We go to 2. But we have lethal. Okay. I'd like to find a War Mage if we can. Tribute. I have already War Magic's gold, I guess. That's a War Mage. Everyone flees now. Really? Craig Oasis, that's too far. Okay. Apparently it was a guy sent to attack me, to evaluate me, and usually they just directly fight you, but this one was fleeing. Okay. We have a workshop. Mugs, so that's 4 mana for can play Winter or Black Vise, not doing a ton actually. What if I just Time Walk? Probably better. Even though I don't have Holding Mine, which makes the Time Walk much better, but still can't cast the Triskelion, so I guess I'll cast. Yeah, I just cast both our artifacts. The Winter Orb is not doing a ton for now. Okay. Sure. Land, please. Bolt. Yeah, awkward. Kill my Black Vise. Can't do much about that. I think I'll bolt them. Don't have Winds of Change in this deck, I don't think, so no point keeping it. Because I'll cast it in case they can destroy it, but at this point it doesn't hurt them, really. When it hurts me. Shouldn't have done that, by the way, just lost a life for no reason. Mana burn. Down to 10. Take 2 for the Manavals. Set up this. That's a land. Triskelion to the Travis. Didn't got the Travis here. Okay. Not the greatest draw, still decent. Ball Lightning, huh? If we don't block this, we go to 1. If we block, we Go to 5. Okay, don't block. But it's risky. When tap Volcanic Island, I have access to red. Yeah, I think I'll go with the island. I guess I can't cast through scaling, huh? But I chosen other one. Could have 1 to 2. No balls, please. Or disintegrate or fireball. Let's load. Okay, so I think we can show you another deck. Do we go Dark Rituals, that deck? Sure. You'll see it's nonsense. Let's try to fight a War Mage. Spell from your deck. Do you have anything good? Manafly I'm kind of interested in. I have only one. Vault number 10 maybe. Silver Stone is not bad. Or the Black Vice deck. When you have Winter Orb, Rostone's pretty good, but I have so many busted mana rocks. I don't really need for Rostone, I don't think. Nope. So I think it's either Bolt, Mana Flare. But Mana Flare is that I have so many busted mana rocks that a lot of my big part of my mana base is actually not lands. I don't think I want to do Mana Flare deck. By the way, I didn't, but I could absolutely do just a Dark Rituals plus Spectre deck. But it feels a bit too fair. But I could, but I think I like a Bolt more. Okay. Try to find this guy. Have to walk until it stops. Okay. So there are 12 Dark Rituals in the deck. One of the biggest problem of this deck is the life. 9 life? Thought I was starting with 10, but 9? When you have City of Brass and you start with like 10 or 9 life, it come back to bite you. So this one is actually kind of bad. Not enough mana, but nothing to do with it. You just do Volcanic Mana Vault here. I have Winds, but Vault as well. Lotus. Even if we high roll into an Expel, we are far from killing them. A ton of life. Feels like for this matchup, this deck is pretty bad. Dealing 23 is hard for this deck. I think I just want to wins and not even play Dark Ritual. Not close to kill them here. Yeah, I think I just wins. Not exciting, but if I get an Expel, I can deal 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage. The problem is, if I don't find any expel, I kill myself to mana burn. But I'm supposed to try it. Sure. That's kind of what the deck is trying to do. This deck can lose to itself pretty badly, for sure. Let's see what we hit. Oh. That's not contract, that's wins. Yeah. That was bad. I started the turn thinking correctly of just having to wins the rituals away, but I don't know why. I started thinking it was a contract and not the wins. So used to the contracts. Let maybe change the deck. I think the deck is bad against someone starting at 23. Could try this one. So we have the Black Vise package. Playing Grixis, we have way more interaction. And we just bolt them. This should lose to itself way less. I'm not trying to ritual anything, we're just trying to cast cheap efficient spells. That's weird that this time the War Mage wants to attack us. 4 lands, mine, bolt, counterspell. Not great. Kind of would like a Mox, but that's fine. Need to even tribal them. I have only Holding Mine. I have 5 contracts in the deck. Should use my cards, I think. And again. Let's go. The Ground Sea. I think I'm just Holding Mine. Stone, sure. Into Orb Bolt. Stone is a bit annoying because of it kind of gets around the orb block, but that's okay. Do we even want to cast Orb? We were just better off keeping up Counterspell. We might be. Orb is not doing a ton at the moment. It hurts me about as much as our opponent, so I just play Volcanic and say go. We don't have any Mana Flare. Our deck doesn't really use Mana Flares very well, so I think I have to counter this. I think I will bolt them. That's a contract. Let's play lands. I think we don't even cast Orb. Let's contract. Winds Bolt, 3 of Brass, Soul Ring. Not great, still don't have Black Vise. Cast Soul Ring, not in black at the moment. And I do cast Orb. Keep up 4 Spike and Bolt. And a Vault. Nothing. I think I bolt them. I can only untap 1 land, so we need Mox. Contract Badlands. Do I need City of Brass? I have all the colors I need. Let's play Badlands. And I think I just say go here. Not a great performance, but controlling the game. Bolt me. Sure. Don't, like, 3 bolts kills me. Not very fair. Just say go. Howling Mine, Badlands. I like Howling Mine. Say go. Might die to just bolts. Can't do much about that. Don't know why it tells me I can't cast Force Spike. I can, even though it doesn't do much. Earthquake. It would kill me probably, but I have Spike. For some reason they didn't use all the mana in the Earthquake. There is black guys. Cast a black vise. Think. Yeah, just cast another Winter Orb. In case they can destroy one. Alright, when I flare, huh? I don't even think I want to cast it. I guess I will contract at some point, so should. No. Can't do much about this. Good thing I have bolts. Problem is I will produce double red. Oh, oops. Didn't cast it yet, so I'll bolt once phase. I had to bolt one phase anyway, so it's fine. No. The game went automatically past the phase. Couldn't bolt the lightning. I should be able to. They cast it during the main phase, so I do keep my mana in my pool up until the end of the main phase, but it skipped through up until the combat phase, so no what? No, I terror it, I think. Actually didn't realize I had terror. This way I don't take any damage from mana burn. Can still win it. Sent up you. City bolt and 6 down. Even if I find another bolt, it's not lethal. But maybe I'm supposed to try. We need to fight bolt. But let's try. Produce double red. Bolt. We'll have a black floating. There's no way around it. But yeah. Hopefully we'll get to use it for something. Found a bolt and a recall. They're dead. Oh, they're not. They don't have. I don't have black vise in the battlefield. So I think I'll recall myself to try to find another bolt. Yeah. Recall. I will produce double blue. How do I use the blue? Hopefully I'll kill them first. By the way, it looks like in this game, you have to pass the phase for them to really die. Like if they put them to 0 and then you have to pass the phase, so you do take mana burn damage. Huh. I might actually die. Let's see. It's 0-3. There's 40 mine, so I can use my mana in a mana pool, so that's good. And Black Vise, okay. So I'll use it. Casting Howling Mine. Yeah, that works out. I bolt. And with the red floating, I can cast Black Vise. And they're dead. not an easy deck to play. Okay, so now we get any fast effect. What did we want to get again? Bolt, I assume? 10 bolts. Okay. Could get another bolt. But do I want to do that? How do I do with 12 bolts? Or 11 bolts? Like, does this deck want more bolt? It's possible, actually. Like, when you have bolts, there aren't really that necessary, right? Most things die to the bolt too. Yeah, I guess the terrors aren't really good. $11 bolts. Okay, we'll actually craft a new one. 12 bolts. Starting to have like a modern burn deck. Something like that. With like bolts all the time. Winds is not performing well. By the way, don't we have 5 contracts now? Do. I think I'll just remove the winds. Not doing too well. $12 bolts. Funny. Let's try with 12 bolts. Now what? South. You got to go south, go to Windlass Forge, and then get back some black cities. That's so much money, by the way. It's been a while since I didn't have the event where I can just buy craft cards with money. Buy cards with money, any cards. If it happens, I'll have a problem with the amount of spells I have in my collection, but that's also a reason to save. Like, if I see I'm going to get one somewhere, I can just load, sell a bunch of stuff and craft. Imagine having like a Black Vise deck of 60 cards with 20 Howling Mine, 20 Black Vise. That'd be pretty silly. At some point it would not even be funny anymore, I think. What's that? Okay. Most expensive Arbor Elf? Nope. Consequences. South. I think I'll go to Unicorn's Oasis first. It's close. They avoid me. Black Emirate. Okay. Silly card. That was too fast. What do you want me to do? From the red castle 40 feet. That's large rich creatures here. Mind Twist, but not much to go with. By the way, Mind Twist isn't at its best in this deck because we're kind of designed to not have a ton of mana, cast cheap spells. But when Mind Twist is just so strong that even though it's not at its best, I think it's still a thing worth including. Instead of an Unbow with Black Vice too, by the way. I think we're Howling Mine here. Make sure they take damage from Black Vice. Could come back to bite me, by the way. Howling Mines are pretty good in a... Although I guess opponents started with the Goblin, but don't really play Goblins, so... It's fine. Okay. So let's play Black Vice and Bolt or Winter Orb. I think I'll just Winter Orb. Make sure they take a ton of damage from this Black Vice. Don't think we'll Mind Twist. Maybe actually Mind Twist shouldn't be there just for the non-bow with Black Vice actually. Contract Soaring. So let's see. They take 6, they're just dead. Maybe they can cast an instant here, but... Okay. White cards, We could get back Crack Sanctum. Sure. Power, please. Those all seem kind of bad, I think. Okay, Eruption is an insane anti-red card. Sort of Forest. I think we'll do it just for the fight, for the fight against a pretty strong opponent, I assume. X blue 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 destroy X target mountains. The damage to each creature and player, an amount of damage equal to the number of mountains. Okay. You have Brass, not a great land to start with necessarily. We had 9. See, sometimes when I just got this card from my previous opponent, now it's still in my deck, I don't know why. It's an annoying bug. I think I just Black Vice here. Get the 3 damage now. Might have to bolt the wolves actually. don't think I'm very close to kill them. Let's see. I get to take some damage each turn. Yeah, I think I should. Hit them for 3, they go to 12. They're to virtual 14 for the next turn. Yeah, just for the walls. It's annoying, but it's just holding mine. Contract's pretty nice. Get a new hand. Wow, ball, contract, so ring, recall, press. Recall, I got 9 cards. I'll play at least 2 cards, so that's fine. Let's recall. Is there a reason? Is there a world where I want to recall them? I would take 5 from Black Vibes. Let's see. 5 from Black Vibes plus 6 is 11. I might actually want to do that. Use recall as like a bolt. But there is a chance I find Black Vise if I recall myself though. That's super likely, right? It's way more likely I find a bolt though, so if I find bolt then it's good too. I'll recall myself. All the contracts, huh? Soaring is not helping a ton here. If I can avoid to take damage from the cities, that's be great, so I think I just pass here. And after I'll bolt bolts. I don't care much about this, it's a 2-2 hunting down. No creature in the deck. So they take 9 currently. So definitely bolt them once. Might not want to bolt them more. Yeah, with a contract I'm sure I'm going to find a bolt. I have 12 in the deck. There's bolts. And bolt. Okay. It's far. Let's attack you. Nine life. No mana, so yo. Looks for B. Start with the Fire Drake. Take me for 2. Okay. I don't know if I should contract here. I can't really do much. Next turn I might just not be able to do anything still. And I really need to kill this very quickly. Okay, contract. Even though this hand is pretty good if I just have a red source, but I don't. Okay. I take at least 2. That's actually alright. We go Volcanic Bolt your Drake. Because I should wait in case they play pump spell or pump it or something. Bolt your Drake. Maybe they're playing X spells. Fireball. Simulate. Black Vines aren't doing much, but I'll cast them for now. Oh, should time walk. Yeah, let's time walk. Okay. Bolt. I'll Black Vines, and Bolt. And then contract. Use 2, bolts me to 2. Yeah. I'm going to need a lot of time to kill them, so I don't know if I have the time. Play the C, play contract. Winter Orb. Black Vines, Max Jet, Force Spike. I like Force Spike plus Winter Orb, that's pretty good. Let's play the Mox. So I like to play Winter Orb. 4 mana. Actually, I want to keep a double Force Spike. But if they bolt me, double Force Spike doesn't help. Black Vines doesn't do anything at the moment, so I think I just say go here. Can't Force Spike plus bolt. Force Spike. Oof, good thing I have Force Spike. Nope. Not bolt them. I have contract in hand, so I'll empty my hand. By the way, I did not really need to do that because I have Winter Orb, so don't need to do it. Doing it end of turn doesn't do much actually, because I still can only untap one land, probably Volcanic. Although, do I want to contract this turn? Probably not, I don't think. Anyway, I have Mox Jet, so it was not too bad. I think I just play Black Vines to go. Not that they untap only one land a turn, but they have Mox though, so they have 2 mana a turn. I still can't stop Bolt. Sounds annoying because of Winter Orb. Yeah, I think I Force Spike it. So I'm going to contract probably at some point, so. Volcanic. I think I do bold contract here. Contract. Soul Ring, Recall, Howling Mine. Kind of afraid of playing Howling Mine because of Bolt. If they drop Bolt, I die. That will blew up. This orb is, Winter Orb is pretty annoying for me actually. There's still Ragman in my deck. A recall. I can deal 6 to them here. I guess 9. I have 3 Black Vines, so they're just dead. I recall them. I go to 7 cards. Take 3, 6, 9. Would you like to do a 3 card opponent? Okay. Black Amulets for black cards. I have a ton of black Amulets. I could get more contracts. How many would I play? Like, when you have 2 of them, it's pretty bad. So 5 might actually be enough. It's pretty busted though. And I could see a like deck with All the dark rituals. A ton of contracts. Moxen, Backloaders and all that. And fireballs. Do we want to do that? Okay. Would this deck play more than 5 contracts? I feel like 5 is enough. I think I just don't for now. I think we go to Modric Mill. No. Could just pay the gold if I don't want to fight him, but might get me some good stuff, I don't know. What I have for mana is blue Mox. So I'm again. That's pretty good. Let's play Storming Holding Mine. Recall, huh? I have 4 mana. But probably want to time walk. Gives me a 2 mana. I can't bolt plus. I have only 1 blue source actually, huh? Like everything I play is colored, besides the 1 generic from Time Walk. I think I do Time Walk and Bolt. If I Bolt, I do have to take 1. It's probably okay. Two. Bolt Volcanic. So let's recall. The Sol Ring is I kind of hesitated to put in the deck, even though it's a busted card, but as you can see, I don't really have many generic costs in my cards. So the 2 colorless isn't really useful. Let's tap Volcanic for 3. Holding Mine. Sure. It is still in because I have 5 Holding Mines I think. 2 Winter Orbs and 4 Black Vise, so for these particular spells it's useful. I just bolts. They have 10 cards in hand. If only I had Black Vise. Bolt you. Bolt you. I have Black Vise, so they take 3 from Black Vise. Probably just try to, I'll contract to try to find a bolt. Underground Sea, Absorb Ring, use 1 for Black Vise. Contract, just have to find a bolt. And we found it. We are playing 12 volts. It's not too hard. Okay. Ooh, drop. Good. I'll have to sell spells at some point. Sure. The Traverse I might want. Although, like maybe I would do a full colorless deck. Sure. It's kind of annoying because of the amount of spells I can have, so kind of I'm more picky now. Here, I guess. Arcane Control. Nice battle. But one good thing about battling all the time is that at some point it looks like any opponent can go into fleeing mode, and then they just give you spells, give you tributes like food, gold, formation. Sometimes you even get to take a spell from the deck. So it's pretty good. Imagine like you could take spells from an opponent having power in its deck. I think we're just Black Vice here. Take 3. 8. Do I still lose my links? Looks like I do. Oh. Am I going to just... If I keep losing my links, I'm going to just lose the game because I don't have any life. I start at 8 now? I didn't lose any life, right? I don't know what to do about this. Because all I do almost is just getting back cities. I don't know what to do. Maybe I have to attack castles. And the more away, the harder it will be. Probably have to attack castles, maybe. Don't see what else it could be. It's holding mine. So you take damage from Black Vice. Bolt holding mine. Not just double bolt here. Don't know where yet. I think I just want to bolt face. Because if I do all 3 bolts, they probably die to Black Vice. If I draw bolt, I kill them anyway, no matter what. Bolt face. Bolt face. Interactive game. Oh. Don't care about any of this basically. I really have to sell. Let's see. It's a bad city to sell because of price, but I'll still sell some of them. I have a ton of money anyway, so doesn't matter a lot, I don't think. So even though it's pretty terrible, I might actually have to play some life gain stuff at some point. If I start the game with like 5 life, you know. Actually might want to keep that. Maybe I'm supposed to keep it. I don't know. I feel like I'm never gonna play that. Am I ever playing this side of it? That'd be enough for now. 8 mana links. Yeah, I still lose mana links. How can I get them back though? I don't get it. I think I have to attack castles or something. Can't. It's going to be harder and harder. Let's see. Let's try to attack a castle here. Closest to the blue castle. I don't want to play against blue castle. This or this, I think. No, this one is too inconsistent. By the way, I have to life gain. If I don't life gain, I guess in castles you do regen between fights, so I think it's okay. I'll try this one. Yeah. Let's try to get, yeah, to Mordred Mill and then the blue castle. I think that's better. Let's battle. I have a Black Vice, so that's 6 damage at least, but they start at 20, I'm at 8. There. I think I have to remove the Steel Brass at some point because 8 lives is really nothing. That's 6 damage down to 14. Yeah, they can't do anything else, so they take 6 again. Volcanic, Select Spray, Volcanic. Do I contract? I think I do. Bolt you. Contract. Oh, Lotus. Can play double Howling Mine. That's pretty good. Because this way I'm pretty sure I'm going to draw a bolt to finish the game. Maybe they get to empty their hand. They don't. Not really necessary, let's pass. Okay. Fair. I think I have to get back to crack sometime. If I don't, I'll lose another mana link, I think. But yeah. This whole you lose mana links stuff is a bit unfair. Oof. Crack Sanctum. Now I have 2 reasons, so I don't lose a mana link and I get one, sure. Pretty good. The thing is, I have to lose mana links. Like most of the attacks I just can't stop, they're just too far. You're serious right now. In 5 seconds, this is taken. Looks like I'm going to lose I'm just going to lose the whole game, I think. This bug is so annoying. I don't want Psychic Venom in my deck. I think I just have to bolt. City. Maybe just Psychic Venom them. Oh. I don't want to pay 2 life for that actually, so yeah. I pay 1 life to bolt them. I think so. I have wood in hand, so I would like to use my cards. Spike. I think I choose Psychic Venom. Their mountain. I'm really afraid of bone spells. The amount of life I have. Huh. There goes my wheel. Not looking great. Ragman. I guess I could have counted that, huh? We should have do to 2 to counter it, but guess I'm better off just porting it now. They can't activate it quite yet. No reason to bolt it right now. Guess if they gen growth in response, that'd be bad. Okay. Falling Mind, sure. Bolt Winter Orb. Discuss the orb, why not? Storming my Badlands. Can't really have that happen actually. I'll take 2. Like, I need to be able to cast my spells without paying life. And twist. Do I want to twist them? Don't have Black Vice, so maybe. Can twist them for 4. By going down to 3. Yeah, maybe I should. Would they have Bolt in hand? Okay. Actually great. We're going to die to a bad draw. We'll see. Okay. Pretty slow game. I die to Bolt. I do indeed. Can I get on time to do Crack Sanctum before I lost some time here? Wait. When I said I didn't have the quest, I didn't attack the Crack Sanctum, and now they're attacking something else. Okay. Sure. Oh, is it the limit? 25k? Maybe? Yeah, Malink. Okay. So now I'm going to lose. I'm gonna link to this. It's way too far for me to get it. Tribute. 40 foot, I guess. Oh, it was attacking this, huh? My bad. Thought it was not attacking this. So let's try to get it. Play. I can't get to it on time. And I lost mana link. It's unreal. Can't keep up. No land. 2 times in a row. Let's see. Let's try to be super quick. Why? Can't I move? Okay. Looks like the time it takes is random because I was not faster this time. Don't think. I want to crack load this here. Yeah, I think so. Because if I'm not super likely to draw land next turn, and if I don't, it's the same situation basically. Holding mine, I think, be better. So let's crack for red. Play holding mine in a bolt. We'll bolt them. They're quite low. Bolt contract. I don't have any. Now we have to bolt the 33, I think. I could whiff. It's awkward. I even want to Winter Orb. Feels like Winter Orb is kind of not that great in this deck actually. Okay, just don't. Like they're playing a ton of cheap spells anyway. The Winter Orb is very good against them. Badlands, finally. Okay, bolt contract, they try to hit bolt. No bolts. Guess I pass. Wait for spike. Ugh. Can't force spike that. Could force spike this. Don't know. Don't think it does anything. So. Okay. I'm currently just dead. Like Vice put them to 1. I just contract to get the bolt. Yeah. Let's hit the bolt, please. Yup. Phew. I'm full, right? Yeah, I'm full. It's an okay city to sell. Feels Just going to check. Yeah, I can go over 55k, 25k, sorry. Do we want this disenchant? Maybe. Feels like I'll never use resurrection. Actually, as well as it sounds, Spirit Link might be one of the best ways to gain life. So for, I guess for castle it's not really necessary, but for a dungeon, I have only one dungeon left to do, I think. For a dungeon, I'd like to play a creature deck with Spirit Link, I think. Just can't have 8 life for the whole dungeon. I won't use that. Don't feel like I'll use this and... Vertical, yeah, it's kind of meh. Don't gotta go. Okay, I'll sell a bit more when I will find a better city. Now what? So we'll do Marduk Mill, and I think we'll go up to the castle, and we'll keep the castle for the next stream. What? Green amulet for any land? That's pretty good. Get like more volcanic islands. Yeah. Okay. So let's put a volcanic island. Go with this underground sea. Not did that many black sources. Okay. So let's go to Marduk Mill. Oh, sorry. Supposed to go to Crack Sanctum actually. Kind of forgot about that. Well, I'll try to go there. Looking for black cards. Can't get lands. Oh, more contracts too. I think lands might be more important. Actually, do I want more black lands? Like, I don't know. But this deck for sure. Yeah, I don't know for now, so just won't. Can we get to the mill in time? I doubt it, but I'll try. If I don't, then I think I'll just load. Like sometimes they're so fast. Over, please. Nope. Garbage. West from the link. Yeah, I'll do it. But first I'll go to the mill. Oh. Can just not? Wait, I didn't lose the mana link, did I? I'll try again just because it might just be random the amount of time it takes. Try one more time. One last time. Yeah, can't get it. Okay. I could just build that. I think I have to. Land tax, huh? My hand's pretty bad. A good Black Vice. A good Serving plus Black Vice, so I lose 2 in total. 1 to Mana Bird, 1 to CD. Good as Black Vice, like not need to cast Winter Orbs at the moment. Although I think would be good probably next turn because I'm stuck on one land, I will have more probably. Sure. Let's do that then. Actually could cast Winter Orb instead of Black Vice. Not lose a life, but I'll have to lose a life to the Black Vice probably, so might as well do it now. Contract, huh? Wheel, Fortune. Could just cast Winter Orb. Not bad here. Contract. Hi Kevin. Doing any LED draft? Yeah, I will at some point. Still didn't do any draft from Throw Drain. But probably will at some point, yeah. Maybe today. We'll see. Probably tomorrow. As you can see, we're playing unfair decks now. In our first edition of draft this morning. Haven't ever done one, yeah. I saw this morning that, yeah, it's up now. Was it good? This could just pass. Edge removals. In Rectus, I assume, or something. Yeah, can't do much about this. Guess no reason to port now, right? Yeah. Because of Winter Orb. Port. My hand's so awkward. Try to draw some lands with recall. I think I have to. Not winning. Otherwise, I don't think. Given stack. So the resolution is awful because of the fact that the game is in this pretty bad resolution, but just for a second. Dimir. 3 Brief Souls, 2 bake into a pie. This card seems busted too. Big Downfall. Forever Young, so it's pretty good, witching well. 3 knights, 4 Mega Knights. Yeah, this deck seems pretty awesome indeed. It's actually the type of deck I love too. Removal value seems pretty nice. Did you finish the games? Or you will play out the rest tomorrow? Black seems very underdrafted. Oh, I'm in for that. Only did one match. 2-0. Nice. It's bugged. We got to max Ruby. Guess I'll just probably double bolt them. Oh, should I bolt now? I guess. Have a card in hand. There is no point having 2 contracts in the hand, so. The clues here were my picks. You went full high on Shandalar. I'll take a look at the picks just after the stream. I was going to stop anyway in a few minutes. Yeah, playing quite a bit of Shandalar for sure. Heal for 3. No. And I'm at 3. I'm going down to 2 here. And deck choice, yeah. I'm playing full Black Vice now. After this match, I can show you the deck list if you want to. I could double bolt the Yotian Soldier, but let's see. If I double bolt them, they go to 8. Untap, I can bolt twice again. Go to 2. And I don't die, so I think if I draw a bolt in 2 draw step, I should be good. So I'll just take it. Bolt. This is the 12 bolts deck. Yeah, sorry about the guys. After this match, I'll just show you the deck quickly and then I'll stop. Hauling Mine. Guess I'll play Hauling Mine. Try to get another bolt. Yeah, I think I do that. Pass. Take 1, go to 1. Let's bolt once. No really reason to tap Badlands. Oh, I guess there is, because I can't tap Sigil Brass anymore. So sure, let's bolt. Okay, we need a bolt, and we're good. We can't contract for bolts, but this way we don't have black and red, so we need to draw land at least. Taps for red or black. Lotus. Actually, I can just contract. So yeah, sure. So let's play Lotus. Play contract with Badlands. We should hit a bolt. That's okay. We have time work. We have 2 more draws. I guess. Can I play Time Walk and Hauling Mine? I have Time Walk in the deck. I guess I can contract again. I can still do it next turn though. Let's see. I want Volcanic. Maybe actually Badlands better. Is it? This turn I want to cast Time Walk, so I want a blue source. So I play Volcanic, I play with Ruby plus Volcanic, I play Time Walk. Guess I could just crack Lotus. I'd like to play I guess I just play Turmok this turn, that's it. And with Soul Ring I can play Howling Mine. You win with Vice. Oh. I forgot I had Vice. Good point. I'm like, I need a bolt, but they're just dead actually. Thanks. So let's just pass the turn. Okay, good. So I'll just go to the city and show you the deck. So what we're playing right now, don't need to be tricky, yeah. So we play 60 cards to be able to have more than 4 copies of any spell. 12 bolts, 5 contracts, playing Grixis, we're playing Busted card in blue, and some interaction. The idea is kind of to have like, we want to be functional with only like 1 or 2 lands, like maybe 2 or 3 lands rather. So we have a bunch of chips. Everything we do is pretty cheap. Besides the Mantwist, by the way, I think I want to cut it actually. And some counter spells, I guess, they cost 2 mana, but most of what we do it costs 1. We have 3 cities of brass. I might have to cut some of them because I really can't pay life. I start with like 8 life or something. 5 Badlands, Underground Sea, 6 Volcanic Islands. Because we're mostly Izzet, we're just kind of splashing black, more or less. 5 Howling Mines, 4 Black Vise, 3 Winter Orbs. Bucklodus and 3 Maxon. Soul Ring. Yeah, the problem is Sigil Blast is super good in this deck because of how hard it is for us to cast our spells. But it's just too bad, it's just too hard to pay life, so I think I will cut some. I don't know if I can cut all of them. Maybe I should. I think it is quite better natural land, but the cost is just too hard. Yeah, it's just too bad. Yeah. We'll replace it with. I do have Alexandria, but I guess it's good with contract. It's colorless land. I can't have a colorless land, I don't think. I think it's Underground Seas. I don't have any more Badlands or Volcanic Island anyway. I do have more, but they're off color. So I feel like colorless spells or colorless mana sources are just too bad in this deck because we're so color intensive. We have close to. We do have some colorless spells, but not much really. Most of what we do is like with this view, maybe it's better. Like all the bolts we have. Yeah, Time Walk is just nuts, yeah. Yeah. I actually might want to get Mind Twist. I don't have a ton of mana, and it's a non-bow with Black Vise. And I'm not sure about Winter Orb. It kind of hurts us a lot in this deck, so maybe Winter Orb is not necessary really. Pure Fact maybe for the Black Vise Howling Mine. Yeah, Mind Twist isn't great here. I think we might just want counter spells. Double Bow is a bit annoying, but I guess we're at 60, so that's fine. And I'm going to show you quickly because I don't have much of time here. I have to stop, but to show you quickly. So we have the first Black Vise deck we made. This time we only have 40 cards. We have 4 Black Vise, 4 Howling Mines, 3 Winter Orbs. I could play a fourth one, but when you have 2 of them, it doesn't do anything. So in a 40 cards deck, 3 seems enough. We have all the Moxon, the 7 Moxon, 1 of each, plus we have 3 white ones. We play 4 Balls, Wheel of Fortune, the Busted Book cards, 4 Volcanic Islands Workshop. We have Triskelion, Tetraver Suchi because we can produce a lot of mana. We also have Mana Vault Soul Ring. Lotus, of course, Wheel of Fortune, and 2 unsummons. I have to try to make sure it's good, but with Black Vise it's pretty good to add a card to their hand, so this deck, it's a bit, it does have to lose to itself, not as much as the other one for sure. And I'm going to really quickly show you another one. Dark Rituals, that deck, there is 12, there are 12 Dark Rituals here, 5 contracts, ton of bolts and fireballs, Winds of Change, Wheel of Fortune, all the Moxen, 3 Mana Vaults, Soul Ring, the Busted Book Cards, some draw, a ton of City of Brass, Badlands Volcanic, and the idea is to win like by turn 3 maybe. Yeah, so that's the idea of the deck, but in practice it doesn't really work, because like most of my opponents start with like 23 life. It's pretty hard to... Some opponents start with 23, it's pretty hard to deal 23. That's the goal. The goal is to 80k. I think I did kill on turn 2 with it, turn 1 I'm not sure I did. It's a pretty silly deck. But yeah, I think this one's the best, I think. This one is a bit less consistent. And this one is really not consistent, but can do the craziest things. This is more channel. Yeah, but channel when you have not even half of the life for your opponent, it's a bit hard. Yeah, deck number 3 I think is the best. It's kind of consistent, like you really often get to play some huge things on turn 1, or you at least have interaction, or you know, I think it's... And when you have 40 cards, 4 Black Vise, 4 Holy Minds, you get them all the time, so it's pretty good. But yeah, I'll play more of the deck number 3 on next stream. But yeah, I'll stop here. Thanks for watching. Thanks Kevin London, especially. And yeah, so maybe I'll catch you during your stream tomorrow. Don't know if I stream this evening, it's possible, but I don't know, we'll see. Evening for me, by the way, evening like 2 to 3 hours, we'll see. See ya! Bye bye!